Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel Gramillion, and today I'm going to go over the corporate information security plan for my given company, which is Absolute Software Corporation. And due to Absolute being an organization that specializes in security, this is less of a plan and more of an analysis of what their plan may be and kind of what the status of their information security plan would be. I kind of said that. If you look at my analysis paper that's attached to this, you can kind of see more of the breakout, but I'm just going to kind of walk through it and kind of everything that Absolute does to secure their internal and external networks. So the first thing is kind of the overview of what Absolute does. Their vision is to provide visible and resilience for every endpoint with self-healing endpoint security and always interconnected IT asset management to protect devices, data, application, and users on and off network. This is basically saying their product and what they do, they want to specialize in that endpoint security for all their customers' devices so that they're always secure, whether they're in their network or out of their network, and also to protect against any type of theft through their type of geotagging and theft recovery, which I'll get to here in a minute. Absolute's mission statement is to solve the world's most dangerous and difficult endpoint security challenges that are plaguing organizations worldwide. Basically, their goal is to find the most dangerous and difficult, because repeating myself, challenges out there, and what they want to do is fix them. Find the viruses, find the potential breaches and threats, and be able to stop them and provide one concise solution that can do that. The values that Absolute upholds, they have three pillars in their organization: passion, innovation, and trust. They do this through building a healthy culture, through empowering, recognizing, and rewarding their employees through a global reward system. This culture has helped to inspire and innovate their solutions, push their developers to do more, and to innovate new things. And that trust that the organization has in their people to do that without being micromanaged just shows the growth and the potential that Absolute has as a company on the global scale. So for the SWOT, if I'm saying that correctly, SWOT analysis, it's the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats facing Absolute currently. Currently, Absolute is becoming a market leader in the asset management, like I've referenced before, and kind of what their vision and what they do is to protect those assets on and off network with their theft recovery. One of the strengths that they employ is that Absolute has an individual team at their location that's Absolute Theft Recovery Team. Their sole purpose is to find stolen devices or lost devices through their geotagging and to go recover the devices for them. If they don't recover them, Absolute actually gives the organizations money, depending on how much the devices are worth. But their strengths they have that endpoint security through the device, through Absolute security and a screening to make sure that the devices aren't compromised, and then into the client's network. That is one of their great strengths. Their second strength is, like I said, that theft recovery. The weaknesses that their software has, like any device, if it's stolen, it's stolen. They do have that Absolute Theft Recovery Team, but if the device is not put back on the network, they can't send a remote ping to that device to wipe it. They can't send a ping to geotag it, and they can't send a ping to actually freeze that computer from unauthorized access. So if the person who stole the device never puts it back on the network, they will never know where it is or how or what they're doing to it. And one of the other weaknesses that Absolute has right now, it's not really a weakness, it's kind of a weakness and an opportunity and threat altogether, is that they're actually growing and expanding company. Currently, they have about 450 employees for about 12,000 customers worldwide. And one of the weaknesses and potential opportunities that they have is through the scalability. If scalability is not done correctly, it could leave them up to sloppiness of account creation or poor training and other things like that, which I'll get to here in a moment with the potential threats. Opportunities that they have. Absolute has a lot of opportunities, like I said, for there being a growing company. One of the opportunities that they have is selling more, obtaining more clients. The other things that they can have is other organization partnerships or acquiring new solutions from smaller companies. These will help the company to grow, have more solutions under their belt, have more capital, and grow the company, expand the company, create more jobs as well for them. But this also kind of leads me into the threats. I'll start with the threat of scalability. One of the threats they have is if the scalability is not done correctly, it could lead to poor account creation and people having more access than they're supposed to or less, which could cause a litany of issues of people accessing things they're not supposed to. It could also lead to poor training, and that could lead to poor builds, poor processing of the data, which could open them up to a lot of other things. But a lot of the threats that Absolute faces, both internal and external, since, like I said, they provide security, is that unauthorized access, unsecured connection, unprotected devices. And the way they do this is through, like I said, that scanning process. When they connect their laptops, it goes through Absolute's servers. It scans them, makes sure there's no eavesdropping, makes sure there's no unauthorized snooping, and then sends that into the corporate networks, whether that's internal to Absolute or to their actual clients. This is a threat that they help kind of prevent, obviously, through their solution, but it is always a potential threat that's out there. Is you don't want someone to have unauthorized access. And kind of lastly to all this is, what is Absolute doing? Like I said, their product line is out there to help protect against a lot of these things, but Absolute is rolling out these solutions, they're upgrading these solutions, they're doing more and more every single day to help prevent these threats, and they strive every single day to counteract the new threats coming, and they want to be on the cutting edge, they want to be forefront in the industry. So with all that, they want to be a leader in theft recovery and a database in data protection. I know I kind of said a lot there. Thank you guys for listening. Please read through my plan and kind of the review of their information security for Absolute, and I look forward to seeing what you guys think.